Hello and welcome to World of Tanks. Silrace here bringing you next episode of Noob No More. And this is going to be an entire video dedicated to driving. Because it's an essential skill part of the game. You need to drive to get from place to place, whether you are in Tier 1 or Tier 10. And, well, we all want into those locations where we want to be in, whether that is to snipe from or to contest objectives or whatever. And just like in real life, if you are not careful, accidents happen. Let's look at one of those, shall we? So here you see me shooting at targets. I'm all zoomed in, shooting at them quite a distance away and so on. And did you see that? Let's watch that again in slow motion. As you can see, my reticle swings wildly. And if we roll the rest of the clip, we can see that it was obviously an ally who decided to collide into me while I was aiming and shooting. And this is one of those situations you don't want to happen. Because, well, you might end up costing the life of your friendly if they are taking return fire and, well, their shot goes wide because you rammed into them. And it can obviously end up losing you an entire battle when a single shot goes astray. In this case, it did not go astray, but it could have, and that might have been the deciding shot for the whole battle. So, when you are in these situations where you have a friendly near you who is about to shoot or who you think might be shooting, don't collide into them. Right? Try to, even if that means you have to take a little extra time to maneuver around. If they have a bead on a target, don't ram into them. So now you see me driving T25/2 and I'll explain some thought process on this whole driving business. And no one actually collides with each other in the beginning of this battle, which is a bit of a, well, achievement, especially at the really low tires. So, as you can see by the minimap, people are coming in fast from behind me, so I'm trying to take the middle of this road to let folks pass in by from the inside, which, well, the T34-2 collides with me slightly, but then goes on the inside. The MX-5000 is taking the outside and can pass me by just fine, especially if I turn a little like that. And he's a heavy tank, I'll gladly let him go first anyway. The AMX AC behind me, he's not an issue when we are climbing hills. He's slower than my T25/2 on the hill. Once we get to this bed, once we hit this level ground, he starts actually picking up speed and becomes faster than I am. So now I have to make, well, think of his positioning. Okay, he doesn't follow the AMX 5000, so then I'll take the right lane and let him pass me by from the left side. As you can see here, he's really picking up speed and goes by me. So you can see the thought process here. The less I impede movement of my allies, the more easily, the faster we all get into the positions we want to be in. Here on Himmelsdorf, we are making our way up the hill in a Panther 2. And as you can see, I'm actually pushing a KV-4. Because the game has a physics engine that means you can push tanks around. And especially if you are in a weighty tank, so you got with a good engine, such as Panther 2, which has pretty good engine, pretty good speeds and such, and I can actually push KV-4. Not quite as fast as I can push other tanks, but I can still push him. And Panther 2 being medium, there is no way I would want to be on top of this hill before the KV-4 actually. I want him to be the frontline heavy he is and maybe take a couple shots for me. I don't want to be the frontline tank to take those shots. So I'll let him go first and I'll help him up the hill. So this pretty much concludes this video. Also, if you are going to be jumping in the ditches and whatever, like I'm doing with my M4 here, you better know whether that collision is going to break your tracks, because you ain't going anywhere with broken tracks. But in next episode we are going to take a look at positioning, so thank you very much for watching.